Hi, my name is Irwin.
And I'm Brooklynn Leopoldo.
And we are the student interns of the Lois Jett Historical Fashion Collection.
We're going to show you around our Spring 2026 exhibit, Lights Camera Fashion. Come on in!
The Lights Camera Fashion exhibit features clothing from our collection that represents old Hollywood fashion. On display are garments from the 1930s all the way to the 1980s.
First, we will be taking a close look at three very iconic actresses throughout film history: Grace Kelly, Dolly Parton, and Marilyn Monroe. Then we'll look at a variety of styles that have been captured on the red carpet. And lastly, we will look at artifacts from the collection that highlight that Hollywood glamour.
First, we're going to look at Grace Kelly. She was a very popular actress in the 1940s and 50s. She was known for things like her movie High Noon and marrying a prince and becoming the Princess of Monaco. She was born into a wealthy family in Philadelphia in 1928. Her acting career began in 1949 when she starred in the Broadway show The Father. Her style is characterized by the classic fit and flare look characterized by Christian Dior in late 1940s and into the 50s. Here we have an example of the type of dress Grace Kelly might have worn. It has a fitted bodice and full skirt, much like the dress in the photo that accompanies this selection. This dress is made of a sheer turquoise fabric and is embellished with white lace on the bust, a large bow on the bodice, and a sheer Spencer jacket that matches the dress. We've paired this dress with a pair of gloves and matching shoes, as matching accessories were very popular in mid-century women's fashion. Next, we're going to look at Marilyn Monroe.
And here's our section on Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was a very famous actress and model in the 1950s. She was known for appearing in many iconic films, such as Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and her iconic style. She was born on June 1st, 1926, and achieved stardom in the early 50s. Her red carpet looks were, and still are, incredibly significant. Where Grace Kelly was known for modest and formal ensembles, Marilyn Monroe pushed the boundaries of mid-century propriety. She was also known for working with up-and-coming designers before they themselves were famous, like Ferragamo and Norman Norell. She continues to be a fashion inspiration to many today. On display here is a green sequin dress from the 1960s that captures the form-fitting styles Marilyn was known for. Its close fit, striking color, and all-over sequins emulates the Norell designed dress she wore to the Golden Globe Awards at the Beverly Hilton Hill Hotel in January 1962. And now we're going to take a look at our last actress, Dolly Parton.
This is our section on Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton gained her popularity in the 1960s and 70s. She's best known for her country music. She's also known for acting, being a businesswoman, and a philanthropist. Dolly Parton was born in 1946 in Locust Ridge, Tennessee. She's still very active, having recently released her album Rockstar that includes many collaborations with different rock artists. In terms of style, we have displayed a denim ensemble and a coat that are reminiscent of her over-the-top style. The denim set is from the 1960s and consists of a button-up halter top and maxi skirt. Both the top and the skirt are embellished with multicolored embroidery. The coat is also from the 60s and is made from leather with fur trimming. Denim has and continues to play an important role in country music style and is largely associated with the American West. Now we're going to show you how Hollywood style has changed over the decades.
The goal of the curators was to bring Hollywood cinema and red carpet moments to life through vintage fashion and the impact that it has made on us today. Over here, we have two dresses from the 1930s that could have been worn on the red carpet. This violet satin dress with a draped cowl back was made in the 1930s and donated by the Missouri Historical Society. The bias cut and the cowled back were staples on evening gowns from the 1930s and continue to influence Hollywood fashions today.
This center display shows dresses from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s and shows how style has changed over the last decades. It's featuring this slim fit from the 40s, to these dresses from the 50s and 60s that are more voluminous.
And of course, we can't forget about the men. We have two men's ensembles from the 1960s on display that highlights men's red carpet styles. Also on display are a few artifacts from our collection. We have some purses that are just glam enough to walk the red carpet, sewing patterns that show how influential Hollywood glamour is to the everyday person, and of course, jewelry. As Marilyn Monroe once said, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And that's all we have for you today. Thank you for joining us. But before you go, we wanted to give a shout out to the curators of the exhibit, Ellie Popovitch and Ellie Stoltz.
Come back and visit us for our next exhibit, curated by us, called A Fashion Playlist, where we will be highlighting the influence of music and fashion.
Thank you again for joining us at the Lois Jett Historic Fashion Collection in Turner Hall at Illinois State University. See you next time.